Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Bomberman for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. In the last video, we made our way through World 5, which was a bunch of evil Bomberman battles that got harder the longer you were in it and the more you got through it. And all in all, it was harder than it had any right to be. And now we are on World 6, which is the 6th and final world in the game. All the enemies here we'll have met before, except for one, which I will mention. So without further ado, let's begin. I want to take out as many enemies around here as I can. And I also want to be careful not to blow up the exit tile, because that will get me in trouble if I do. Want to get as many power-ups as I can, because you never know what you might find just blowing stuff up somewhere. And I can get away with destroying all these blocks perfectly, but in future levels, not so much. Now 6-2. We have all of these enemies. And I want to be very careful as I do everything here. And bingo! We did it. I'm not going to grab any more speed, so we can forget about that. I want to blow all these things up because I know I'm going to find the... exit tile around there somewhere. And I can just go ahead and blow these up. Why not? And then go on to stage 6-3. Alright. Now these guys with the domed helms, with the flashing lights on their bellies, they take 3 hits to kill, and they can be particularly nasty. And I just try to hit them however I can. Some of these enemies are going to be the dirt worst. And I didn't want to do that, actually. Really did not want to do that. Got rid of him. Now I just need to get rid of the gold guy. There we go. And I managed to hit the exit tile again. Great. Oh! Still was able to get rid of the guy. Good. I'm not going to blow up that one tile near the exit tile. I'm just going to leave that one alone and then go on to 6-4. 6-4 has these 2 night enemies that can be a pain to deal with if you're not ready for either of them. You also don't want to blow up the... You also do not want to blow up the exit tile here either, because that can get you into trouble. I got another night enemy will show up. One of the night enemies will provide a clock, while the other one will provide an extra bomb. Usually. Thanks to the ability to kick the bombs, I don't have to worry too much about time, because I can just get rid of everything just like that. And be on my way to 6-5. 6-4, the only time you're ever going to see those knights. And by the way, I would hit them from behind, because they're... shields, they do protect them from harm and what have you. And I really want to use the soft blocks as cover, so that way I can avoid these enemies a little more easily. There we go. There's some time. We can get rid of him. We can get rid of them. And that'll get rid of you. Alright. Once again, just be very careful. You should be able to pull through, especially when it comes to collecting power-ups. And, alright. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get over here. Just get the 6-6. Can't believe we're there already. And we have some new, or rather some old friends here. In the form of the coin enemies. They're back. Unfortunately. And I have to blow them up before they do any more damage that I don't want to deal with. Alright. And that got rid of him just like that. I'm surprised. Alright. Let's go ahead and blow up the rest of the soft blocks that we can before I do anything else. I'm going to leave that one north of the exit tile alone. And I think that should take me on to 6-7? 6-7. Okay. And we got more coin enemies. I want to make sure that I take them out. And there we go. Didn't have to use my invincibility as much, but I still made it work. Yeah, by pressing A and B while invincible when you have the remote bombs, as long as you're invincible, you can just keep blowing yourself up without reprieve and take out any enemies near you just like that, which is very, very nice. Which makes clearing some enemies out here very easy. But again, you need to make sure you have the remote bomb, and you need to make sure you don't accidentally kill yourself trying to use it. And now it is time for 6-8. It's our final boss battle. And if we know what we're doing, we can easily get through this. So this spider, you need to blow this thing up in the eye when that opening there is open and the eye is exposed. Eye's exposed, you can blow it up. Close his eye after the bombs are dropped. I also want to make sure that I stay near a block, so that way I don't get myself blown up. And I'm also going to have to wait in order to not get... Well, one, obviously not to get blown up by the bombs, but also to ensure that when I get the time, I can return to this side, and he won't be messing with me anymore. And he's blown up now. I think his own bombs help too. Now for this guy. This guy will... These guys. These guys will drop curses. And you need to punch them. You need to punch your bombs at them in order to hit them. This is the only way you can damage them. Also, you need to get away when you do this too. Really? Ugh. As I was saying, you need to make sure that you are careful when you do this, because you can accidentally blow yourself up. Or accidentally run into a curse. Or accidentally blow yourself up. I wish I didn't die that one time. It is possible to get a heart, which gives you an extra hit. It didn't come for me, sadly. But once you beat these two guys in their little flying machine by punching your bombs at them enough times and staying away from the explosions, you run away, this building crumbles, and then you get to see the ending for this game. And that is the story mode for Super Bomberman. Tried to go the whole game without dying, but sadly it was not to be. And what is there to say about this game? Well, it's pretty enjoyable. And like all Bomberman games that I play on the channel thus far, there is usually this one hard part that is harder than it has any right to be, but all in all, it's still an enjoyable game. Graphics are sharp, bright, and colorful. I like the music that's here. Sound is pretty good too. You'll be hearing the explosions a lot. Controls are pretty good. I didn't really have any problems with the controls at all, and it definitely felt like it was my fault whenever I died throughout the game, which wasn't a whole lot in this Let's Play, but during the practice runs, I was dying a lot. And once you beat this game, well, there is the battle mode. I do want to show that off eventually. Matter of fact, I'll show it off in the next video. But as for the single player mode, once you beat it, there's not really much to bring you back to it. But hey, at least there's passwords. So, Super Bomberman, solid Bomberman game for the Super Nintendo, definitely worth getting. There is a second game. Matter of fact, there's 5 games in the Super Bomberman series in all. America only got the first 2. And this one was fun. I know the second one looks pretty fun too. There is that. And I really want to see what 3, 4, and 5 are like. I believe I'll find out eventually down the line. But anyway, this has been the single player mode of Let's Play Bomberman. This has been the story mode. We are not done yet, however. I do want to show off the battle mode. And I'll be doing that in the next video. So, join me next time for battle mode. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!